to help get ourselves decompressed. When we're decompressed, we move better. When we move better, we function better. When we function better, we have less pain. So let's just begin. We'll start by mobilizing the spine. I'll turn sideways that you can see. We take a breath in, take a breath out, bend the knees just a little bit, a tiny little bit of bend in the knees, and we extend and flex the spine. So as we inhale, we look up, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, so we get a little stretch in the front. We exhale, we go the other way. We flex the spine, we tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and we get a little stretch on the back side of the body. And repeat just a couple of times. Just breathe in. We're not forcing, we're not rushing. When we feel a little stretch, we switch directions. Just a little stretch. And then we switch directions. The way I think about it, it's kind of like rubber bands. And as soon as I feel the rubber bands start to pull back a little, that's when I switch directions. So here's where the rubber band starts to pull back a little, so I switch. We're not going to go super deep in any direction. Just enough to help lubricate the spine, increase blood flow, get the rust out of our hinges, kind of. Good. And then back to center. And this is something you can do pretty much throughout the day. If you wind up sitting a lot, stand up, flex and extend your spine, and we'll go sideways too. So feet about hip width apart. Again, we keep the knees a little bit soft. Take the breath in, take the breath out, and let's say left ear, left shoulder. We drop the left shoulder down, we kick out the right hip. We just get a side bend. Inhale back up. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder, left hip kicks out. And just repeat a couple of times. Just go easy. Just go easy. Keeping the knees slightly bent just helps us access the hips a little better. We access the hips a little better. Hopefully, we're a little less stiff. We've got some mobility, but that's also helping to warm up and lubricate the knees as we warm up and lubricate the spine. And pretty much everything connected to the spine, neck, shoulders, low back. We're keeping the core a little bit engaged, just a little bit, so we don't overdo it. We don't want to overdo the flexing and extending or the lateral flexion. Let's go one more each side. Just keep the breath moving. Good. And we're just back to center and we pause. Now we'll do a couple of rotations. We borrow this from Qigong, the standing rotation. Again, we bend the knees slightly. Now here's what's a little bit different. We bring our hands kind of about the height of our hips, palms face down. So there's a little slight bend in our elbows. It's kind of like your hands are resting on water, kind of. We take the breath in. Now as we exhale, we turn, let's say to my right, we turn everything to my right. Keep your knees soft. You want to avoid putting any torsion on the knees. And again, when you feel those rubber bands click on, we come back the other way. That's the inhale. Exhale. We go the other way. Just be mindful of your knees. If you feel the little rubber bands click on, then we come back the other way. That's the inhale, the center. Exhale is the rotation. And this little 5-minute warm-up is excellent pretty much for anything. If you're getting ready to go for a walk, do some spinal mobilizations. If you're getting ready to do safe strength, you can do this as a 5-minute warm-up. Maybe you just need a little mobility break in the middle of your day. This is perfect. It only takes about 5 minutes. All right. So we take the breath in, take the breath out and go. Nice. Okay.